Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 discovery video. I made a very exciting discovery, and when I was modding I strolled through the in-game path as usual, searching for some textures and such, and then I thought, okay, this looks a little bit different, it's more, and here, what is it? Scenarios. Was it there before? I asked myself. And I thought, oh, let's have a look. And here I found chicken. Okay. And then guided tour. And then I nearly couldn't breathe anymore. I was so excited because I thought, oh, could it be what I think it could be? A scenario about chicken. And then first I thought, okay, let's calm down, check this icon, what it looks like. And then I found this. And I thought, okay, it has maybe something to do with chicken or baby chickens. And this is not ready to publish. Okay, I asked myself, how did this come into my folder of the game? It must have been installed with the version 1.3, but maybe it was not planned to publish it with this icon, because this looks more like something I would do when testing, to have an icon, but this is not the art style of Giants. Okay, then I thought, good. So we have a glimpse in something that is still in development. Okay, let's have a look to the XML files. Yeah, and that's what I found. Guided tour. And here, this is a little bit technical, but here we can read, welcome to the animal scenario where you will start caring for some chickens. Hey, that's exactly what I hoped it could be. And it is there. And I recognized the syntax of this XML file, because we have this in-game tutorial. I'm sure you know it from the base game maps, and when you start as a new farmer you come to the in-game tutorial if you like. And because I want to make my first map for FS22 should be a beginner's map with extended tutorial support. And therefore I had a look on this already, and this is the file for the original in-game tutorial. And it looks very similar. Okay, it's not about chicken, not at all, but here we have this first moving around and then harvesting and lot of XML stuff, what you maybe understand or don't understand, but I understand it, and I already thought, oh, would be awesome if you could expand this and make more tutorials with this tool. And here we have it, and I'm so excited about it. And yeah, first, it's not out yet, and I don't know whether it will come out and when it will come out, but I see they are working on it. And yeah, then I thought, okay, that's nice. It's not yet translated, so here the beginning is translated, but this is only in English, and usually it would look like this here. The text would be something like $L10N tour text part 1 attach header, and like this. You can read it as an English person, but it's only in English. And I thought, okay, for testing, it's enough to be in English. So this is still in the testing stage. And I read it and thought, maybe it could work. And then, crazy as I am, I did the following. I created a map. Or rather a map mod. Maybe you know my Fast Creek map mod, and this is the same idea. It's not a complete map with all the files and all the stuff. It's only the central files of the map, and in this map it is not the usual tutorial that is activated, but the chicken scenario. And everything else is just the normal Elmkrieg. Yeah, and therefore this is very small. Usually a map is something like 100 up to 1000 megabyte, and this is only 1 megabyte, because it's only the central files and an icon. I used this official icon for sure. Yeah, and a link to this scenario file. So I didn't even took the scenario file. I used the one that will be on your computer, as I think. I hope so. And if you have the version 1.3, so it only came with 1.3. as far as I know. And you can download it on my homepage, and here is how you do it. And we do it together now. So let's go into the farming sim, and we can start a new career. I have an empty slot and new farmer, and don't choose Elm Creek, but choose Chicken Creek. Here it is. And I deselect all mods, but one I use. It's the power tools. Where it is, the power tools. It's from the mod hub, the power tools. And yeah, you can play this funny map only if you have a PC. It wouldn't come to mod hub for consoles. They would say no. First, because I didn't make a lot of changes, and second, because it uses a feature that is not out yet. And so it's only for PC at the moment. And these power tools can be downloaded from mod hub, and in the end of the scenario you will be happy to have the power tools. So start, and now we wait. And yeah, maybe I can tell you what I think all this is about. I hope it will be a free update, because it wouldn't make any sense to make it as a paid DLC, because Giants is interested to help all the players to play the game, and therefore it must be a free update. And I don't know when, but it is in the programming is rather advanced, but the scenario itself is not advanced. It is in the testing stage, I would say, and it's not yet translated, and the end of the scenario is more like a little bit fantasy and not perfectly balanced, and they should work on their icon. And therefore I think it's not around the next corner, but maybe in a few months we will get it. That would be my hope. And my biggest hope would be that we can do it on our own. So we modders can make mods with scenarios, and we can put scenarios in our maps. That would be fantastic. I would really love to do lots and lots of them. And I think Giants doesn't have the time. The people they don't have enough time for the academy, and therefore who should do all the scenarios if not me? And other modders for sure. But for me it is like, yeah, that's what I was waiting for the whole time. A tool to make such things. Okay, now we start. Okay, here we start. Guided tour. Welcome to the animal scenario where you will start caring for some chickens. First things first, it is important to harvest your field of wheat. Use the harvester next to the field to collect all grain. After that, put it in the trailer next to the barn. If you don't know how to achieve any of this, try the first step scenario first. I don't know whether they are referring to another scenario, what they will create later, or whether they are referring to the tutorial, but I think either way both would help. But I know how to harvest the grain, so I let him do the helper this work, and then we'll see each other again. Okay, this is done. We can empty it to the trailer. Oh, I didn't open the trailer, so I should do this first. Let's go over there and connect and open. So, very good. So they realized that I did my homework. They say, excellent, let's start by constructing a chicken coop. Open the build menu and place the small chicken coop on your farm. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. Put this out of the way. And then Shift P. And we buy a chicken coop, the small one. So, here would be nice if they would tell the people who play this scenario where it is, the chicken coop. So I know where it is, but in other tutorials there is something like an arrow showing where it is. But I didn't find anything that hints that something like arrows are prepared for this kind of scenarios. So, here I have the small chicken coop, and let's place this here. Wonderful, very nice. Now walk to the animal paw icon and activate the trigger to open the animal shop. It is marked on the map. Okay, yes it is. So this works rather intelligent, because it knows where I put the chicken coop, and I could have put it somewhere else. So yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, excellent. Animals come in different variations. For chickens there is young and older variants. The young will take a while to produce eggs and offspring. Activate the trigger and buy 10 mature chickens. Okay, that's what I do. And here is a small mistake. So they say left mouse button to open the animal dialogue. This doesn't work. It's R like usual. But for something that is still so early in the development, it's totally okay. So, yes, I want to buy the chickens. And it realizes that I bought the chickens. Wow. Maybe you wonder why I'm so excited about this. Yeah, I worked with such things already 30 years ago, not for a game, but for serious architectural software. And I made guided tours like this. And I know how much work it is to implement all this, that the program knows what you did, and so in this shell of a guided tour. And yeah, it makes me very excited to see what it is able to do already. And so I can imagine to do lots and lots of those scenarios, and not only as tutorial, but for challenges as well. So you can make a map with a certain challenge, do this and this and that, and go there, and I think the possibilities are endless. So now I read. You now have 10 chickens. They will need food to produce eggs and offspring. In the animal menu it shows that chicken love to eat grains. Enter the tractor with the trailer full of wheat and bring it to the chicken coop as marked on the map. Okay, yeah, that's what I will do. And I really wonder when this will come out. And I hope so much that we modders will be able to create such scenarios. Okay, to create is no question, but yeah, it should be like so that we can publish it for console players as well, and not only as a trick like this. Okay, now drive to the end of the trailer near the food trough until you can unload. Then unload the trailer into the trough. Is it trough or trough? Because yeah, the English language is difficult. It's not always the same when it's written. So you would say rough for something that has a rough surface, but I don't know whether it's the same for the trough. Maybe trough? I think I heard it like that. Okay, now that chickens have food, they will begin to produce eggs and offspring. Let's finish the month and sleep. Go to the marketplace. Go to the marked place on the map. Okay. That's what I will do. Like so. Yep. Here it is marked. Wonderful. Maybe I could teach the whole FS22 with such scenarios and invent very interesting challenges. Oh wow, that would be so awesome. Activate the sleep trigger and sleep until the next morning. This way we don't need to wait long for chickens to produce eggs. If you want to do other tasks today, do these first. Okay, yep, that's what I will do. Yeah. Now we have to wait. Sometimes I think sleeping could be faster. It is now a month later and the chicken have produced eggs. Go to the egg collection area marked on the map. And we have here quite some weeds. Nice one. And we have deers inside our garage. Oh, I see the eggs. Okay. Eggs are put on a pallet which you can handle with a front loader, wheel loader or other machine. Let's buy some tools to start selling eggs. Go to the shop and buy the Manitou MC184. Then enter it. Okay, I have to buy a machine. That is very good. And here are the eggs. Okay, so go to the shop and buy the Manitou. Yes, here it is, and I buy it. Okay, and now I go there. Yes. Take your new forklift to the chicken coop. The location is marked on the map. Yes, I hope so. So, we'll see each other when I'm there. Okay, here we are. So, pick up the pallet with your forklift and drive it to the egg sell point. Okay. Oh, you sold your first eggs. As you might have noticed, this way of selling eggs is quite cumbersome. Also, the price is not as high as it could be. The best time to sell eggs is in November. You can sell the price fluctuations in the prices menu. Let's return to the farm. Okay, and this is not yet implemented. So you saw I just said okay, and then it went to congratulations, you sold the eggs. I looked into the guided tour XML file, and this step is not implemented in the scenario. But I think it should be easy to do so, because in the beginner's tutorial you have the task to sell your wheat, and this works, and therefore I think this will come soon. Or this shouldn't be a problem to implement. But it is maybe a little problem to drive here. Okay, let's make a bigger distance, and then like so. And now down. Okay. I have the wrong angle. Now. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. So I stay here and go to the symbol. Okay, a perfectly good car sits here being unused. The shop has a trailer we can attach to it to transport pallets. Buy the Bergmann, MHAL, and so on. Okay, I'll buy the Bergmann. I love the Bergmann. It is so nifty. Okay, and here it would be awesome if they would add some more information where you can find it, because I know the Bergman because I like to use it, but get into the car and pick up the trailer. Bring it to the chicken coop. Okay, that's what I'll do. And but even advanced players who never used the Bergman would have difficulties to find it, because it's not in the trailer area, so you have to search for it. And yeah, maybe I should playtest their scenarios and tell them how they could improve them. Okay. I really wonder when they will announce it and when this will be released. And what possibilities we get to create our own scenarios. And for me, it's at least as exciting as the possibility to do productions for consoles. Lower the sides of the trailer and then use the forklift to pick up the pallet, okay? Put the pallet on the trailer, then fasten the tension belts so the pallet does not slide off, okay? And here it would have been helpful to tell how to lower the sides. I think only very few people know this. For me it's a Shift K and hold the K. And then I change, and it was one of my viewers who told me how to do this, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, oh, I can lower it down, I think. So, and then with Shift M I can put it up again, and then L to fasten it. Good work. Now you can drive to a sell point with your truck much faster. That is awesome. And again, I don't have the time to sell it. Well done. Grow your chicken and egg production. Keep selling at the right time. You can work on other tasks while the chicken produce their eggs. Be careful they do not run out of food. If you have no more grain, you can buy chicken food from the shop. Very well. Try to reach 350 chickens in a large chicken barn and 1 million currency symbol in your account. Okay, and here comes the power tools. So I don't even have the money to buy the large chicken coop, but I have the power tools at hand. And at remove money, I add 2 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, add money, and now I can buy the huge chicken coop. I think this last task is meant to work hard and for years, and then you can finally reach the goal, but I want to reach it in this video, and therefore I cheated the money in. So okay, yeah, so now we want 60 buy, yes, and again, and I don't know whether this kind of scenario is meant to have the final goal so much advanced, not this chicken coop. So I think you can earn it rather fast, such a huge chicken coop with such a lot of chickens. But the 1 million bucks is a lot of money, and when you try to earn it with chickens, it's even more money. You really have to work a long time. And I don't know whether this is really meant or whether they just want to put a number in. 1 million bucks sounds good, and test whether it works, and then they maybe think later about a more reasonable goal for the end. But we will see. So now we go back. I have 350, 60 chickens or not. Maybe. Oh, I only have 300. So it works perfectly. Okay, so it didn't say congratulations, but now it says congratulations. You learned how to work with chickens. This is the end of the scenario. You can keep playing on the save game or start a new one. So, and that shows me it is meant to be played in a dedicated save game, which is okay for my taste. But maybe it would be nice to have those scenarios also that you can play in an existing save game, and you can do it. Oh no, right now not on my map, it's only at the beginning, but in the end you can play on, and you can buy cows and whatever you like. Yeah, so I'm full of ideas with this feature, and I'm very excited, and I can't wait until it's out. And yes, tell me, what do you think about this upcoming possible feature? So right now it's still a leak, a gossip, a discovery, and it's nothing confirmed, but you can see it in the official files of the game, so for me it's nearly confirmed. Yeah, that's the first question. And the second question is, what kinds of scenarios do you want me to do with those tools? Yeah, I'm very interested what is in your mind about it. Okay, so now I wish you a lot of fun with your chickens and a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.